Hey guys, today I'm just going to show you quickly how you can defeat the destroyer. I was struggling with this a lot and I saw a video on how to defeat it and it was relatively simple, and so I'm going to share more in depth on how you can go about doing it. The basic idea for if you're going to build yourself an arena to fight him in, the simplest thing you can do is just dig out the bottom down here so that you can still see him when he goes underground, and then above you and around you, like before you start the fight, you just, plop some blocks down there to block other monsters from coming in and bothering you while you're fighting. And this is a melee fight. I'm doing it melee style, not ranged or magic. And so nothing from above is going to bother you. I just drank an iron skin potion on accident. Anyways, and none of the monsters around here are going to bother you. And so you're free to fight him undisturbed. And you don't want to make the platform above you any higher than this, because when you kill his, what are those guys called? The mechanical orb things that shoot lasers at you. When you kill those, they drop hearts, which really help you keep your life up during the fight, because it is pretty tough. And I'm going to be showing you how to do it with some basic armor, stuff that you can get pretty early on, nothing that you can't get until after you fight him. So you can get all of this stuff before fighting him, and it's not too hard to get. So the armor set you're going to want to use is either titanium or adamantite. I'm using adamantite because I like the set bonus from it. Titanium gives you some shadow thing. I forget what it is. But this is a lot better with the melee speed, because the weapon I'm using is a Saber. And this, you can just click and hold, and he'll just keep swinging and swinging over and over again. And that's going to be how you're going to kill the destroyer. It's just clicking and holding like this. There's not really much strategy to it. So you're going to want to get yourself a Saber. It's pretty easy to get. You just go get some of the crystals from the rainbow unicorn biome. I forget what it's called, but it spawns in after you beat Wall of Flesh. And for the accessories, an Obsidian Shield is really good, because knockback in this fight is really annoying. If he's knocking you back while you're trying to hit him, you're not going to hit him as much. I'm using a Charm of Myths, but you can get just a regular regen charm. It drops, you probably already have it, it drops all the time. I'm using a fire gauntlet to increase my damage, but if you can't quite get that, or you don't want to, you can just, I believe after you fight the Wall of Flesh, you get these, what are they called? Emblems. You get the emblems, and you can craft the emblems together to make the Avenger emblem. So if you already have your Wall of Flesh arena set up, you can farm him, get the emblems, and craft the Avenger emblem, and that'll increase your damage just like the Fire Gauntlet does. And I'm also using a Star Veil, which that's one of the most important things in all these accessories, and that's because it increases your invincibility after taking damage. So when you originally take damage, I think you take damage every third of a second, and this makes it, I think, up to like a second and a half, something like that. And that's really good, because after you take damage, you can't take damage again for another second and a half. And that really slows down. If you're stuck in his path and you can't get out of the way, it's going to really reduce the damage. And then I have these lightning boots just for the defense boost, pretty much, because they were the only other warding thing that I have. And I strongly recommend getting all of your accessories with some kind of defense boost, because it really helps boost your defense. If you have warding on every one of them like I do, which costs a fortune, you get a big chunk of defense from it. So I'm going to wait till it's nighttime, and then I will go on ahead and fight and show you what to do. It's pretty easy. I've only done it once, but it only took me one try, so I'll be back. Okay, it's nighttime now, so I'm going to summon him and fight him. And the buffs that I'm going to be using are the Hunter potions, so that you can see him underground. The regen potion to help with life regen, obviously. And I'm going to be using Pumpkin Pie to give the well-fed buff, which gives like 2 defense, and it gives you a ton of other stuff. And it's really easy to make food. You don't have to have pumpkin pie. There's easier stuff to make. But it really helps. And I don't have an iron skin because I accidentally used it earlier. But I would use an iron skin if I had one. And the basic idea is you're going to summon him. I'm going to buff up. And the first time he comes through right there, which is really obnoxious. And you just want to keep clicked down so that your sword keeps going. And then just move out of the way of him and just swing your sword like this. Move out of the way and then just keep swinging at him like this. These things can get kind of annoying. They deal more damage than he does, pretty much, because he's so easy to dodge. I think my overall defense, including with my accessories, is around 70, so it's not super high. I have to kill these. And as you can see, they drop hearts when you kill them. Well, not all of them. I think it's like a 33% chance or so. And it looks like he's nearly halfway dead. Yeah, halfway dead. I'm using greater healing potions, or great healing potions, whatever they're called. But regular healing potions would work just as good. As you can see, while he's passing through, the damage is just huge with the Phase Saber, because it just keeps hitting him over and over again on multiple parts of his body. At this point it's kind of slowed down a bit. If he crosses over himself like that, you can sometimes hit both sections at a time, and you're dealing like twice as much damage there. And he's about to die right now, so it was, as you can see, it was a pretty short fight. Yeah, he's at 1,000 now. And there he is. So, Hollowed Bars, Souls of Might. I believe he drops potions. Yeah, he drops the greater healing potions. And it only took a couple minutes. You know, I have this at Legendary, but you could... It doesn't have to be Legendary. You could have something else like Sharp, or... what you really want is the increased speed. Damage is alright, but the speed is really good on top of the Adamantite speed bonus. So I hope that helps, and I'll probably make some more Terraria related videos if this gets any views, and I'll see you guys next time.